So this is my newest foster dog, Olive. She is a wonderful mommy that is in the process of trying to wean her puppies. Oh, sweet mama.
Hi, and welcome to Dog Fostering 101. I'm Jackie Adams, foster mom and learning and development professional. This podcast is for anyone who's new to fostering, thinking about saying yes for the first time, or navigating those early days and looking for practical tips. Because fostering changes lives at both ends of the leash. All right, this episode might be a little uncomfortable because this is something that I had to learn the hard way. I thought I was helping my foster dogs, but I was actually making them harder to adopt. When I first started fostering, I was treating my foster dogs like they were damaged. Like they had been through so much that they just needed unlimited comfort, freedom, and control. And the truth is, that mindset was actually making them less adaptable. My sister, who works with foster kids, was the one who helped me see this. She pointed out something that really stuck with me. Sometimes what feels like kindness is actually about easing our own guilt, not doing what's best for them long term. And I saw this play out with two of my foster dogs, Simon and Pop Tart. So I was letting them sleep in my bed every night, wrestle full on the second they woke up in the morning. Basically, they were dictating the rhythm of the day. There was no structure, and I told myself it was because they needed it. But they didn't need more freedom. They actually needed more guidance. They'd already lived in unpredictability. So when I let them run the show, I was reinforcing the very behaviors that could make it harder for them to succeed in their forever home. Unfortunately, behavior that's reinforced gets repeated, whether we mean to or not. What my sister helped me realize was this: if I kept going that way, I wasn't setting them up for success. I was just managing the moment. But that wasn't going to help them along their journey to get placed in their homes, because most adopters don't want dogs full contact wrestling first thing in the morning. They may not allow dogs to sleep in their bed at all. And dogs who can wait and settle and adapt are more likely to get adopted. And here's the bigger insight. Dogs, just like kids, don't actually want that much control on their own. They want structure, they want predictability. They want to understand the rules of the environment. When dogs know what to expect, their nervous systems can settle. And that's when you see a calmer, more confident behavior come to light. That's what helps them feel safe. So I started making changes. Instead of letting both dogs sleep in my bed, I'd alternate, or sometimes have neither, so they could adjust to different expectations. In the morning, I stopped jumping up to meet their energy. I'd make my coffee first, and they learned we can wait calmly. Even though I work from home, I started using the crate during the day. At first, just for short periods, maybe 30 minutes at a time, with small broken up treats to reinforce calm behavior. And then gradually over time, I extended that to a few hours because that's what many homes will require. And the goal isn't control, it's guidance with structure. Because when dogs understand the boundaries, they actually relaxes them. I also started thinking differently. Instead of asking myself, what do they need right now? I started asking, what will help them succeed in their future home? So things like no mouthing, calm greetings, settling in shared spaces, and door manners, like I go out first while they sit calmly and wait. Because that's real life stuff adopters care about. Because what if they go to a home with kids or someone who's never had a dog before? And here's the thing, none of this made them less loved. If anything, it made them more confident. Because structure doesn't create stress, it reduces it. Now, I'll be honest, there's one thing I still do. I let my foster dogs on the couch. That's my thing. I love a good puppy pile in the morning or at the end of the day, but everything else, that's shifted. And sometimes the most loving thing you can do is give them structure. So if you're fostering, ask yourself, am I building habits now that help them succeed without me? Because that is what gives them a better chance at the future they deserve. Thank you so much for joining me for this Foster Fast Track episode. Now go snuggle a pup and have a great day. Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of Dog Fostering 101, everything I wish I knew when I began fostering. This episode was edited by Make Your Day Richer. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to follow us and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Now go cuddle a pup and have a great day.